this is just number theory, prime numbers, that type of stuff. Nothing too wild here, okay? And I have a paper coming out about this that looks at these numbers, okay? But what's interesting is this. So this is my website, Infoton. For those of you who don't know, I hypothesized a missing particle in physics, and I actually wrote a paper on it. I publish all of my work openly on Zenodo in an open repository, so that anybody can access it. If you're really interested, you can go on to Infoton and click on Learn. You can see over here that within a couple of months, it's actually gained traction, and it's 2 pages, right? This hypothesized particle.
Right. She's pointing out
in
that
physics, but that's not what I want to show you here, okay? So upon this particle, right, I've essentially been analyzing it, and how do we use this in the quantum space? And what's interesting about this is, if you think about it, that triangle had a cone shape. So this is the Lorentz boost. So what I did is I went here. Let me just create kind of like a little bit of a better image for you to see. So I essentially put these particles. So all of these particles, this is the standard periodic table of particles. They all line up in a row, right? Because it's a spectrum. The Infoton is actually a spectrum here, okay? So that's what all these particles are. And you can go on to Infoton and you can actually see this yourself. But so I highlight it here. And then these shells, these are the Lorentz boost. And what's interesting is this Lorentz boost maps perfectly to Dirac mass, and these prime numbers have Dirac stuff in them. So this is really fascinating here, because if you notice, one of the things that is coming out in this plasma, and this is that article that you can actually go and read, right? So we talked about the 45 degrees. And here you go: cone, cloud, donut, spherical, cylindrical. And quantum is all about numbers, right? This is how the universe works. It's very mathematical.
It looks like she's illustrating a relationship between
instead of making people terrified about what's happening and what's going on, these groups need to be honest about the problems that they're causing by accelerating time and smashing particles and ripping open the universe and just causing all these problems. Like another example is that Malaysia flight. So this is a video of the Malaysia Airlines
traditional particle smashing approach.
And I received this in a cybersecurity report. So you can actually see these 3 plasma orbs here. And I hovered over the image so that you could actually see this, but the plane is going, and this comes from a satellite view, and then all of a sudden space-time rips open and then it closes afterwards, immediately afterwards. Let me show that to you again. Okay,
so she's
and these are these orbs, and this is this research that all of our stuff is touching, is this stuff right here.
And also mentions a rip in space-time from a satellite.
Out in the fields where the skies are wide, talking about a journey through the cosmic ride. Einstein and Thorne, they set the stage for trips through time across the space age. Wormholes connect distant points in space, traversable paths to a far-off place. No black holes pull, no crushing weight, just a cosmic tunnel to a distant gate.
I'm gonna skip ahead here.
Cosmos, it's our destiny. MH370, where did it go? Bowling 777 through a wormhole. Flow, we're talking wormholes, stargates, negative energy. Travel through the cosmos, it's our destiny. MH370, where did it go?
So President Trump said that he knew about the aliens last year, and this is what they're talking about with Congress and everything. And I mean that they had like a nuclear submarine disappear in the exact same way. So their investigations don't mean anything to me because they're messing with space-time and folding it and saying that it's okay, and then people are going missing anytime we speak out or start talking about what's really happening here. It's not just the scientists that are being targeted.
Is not what you want it to be. It is what it is.